In his harshest move yet against the Russian economy, President Joe Biden today banning Russian oil imports to the U.S. The president calling it a powerful blow to Putin's war machine. It will also impact Americans by driving up gas prices, no doubt, that are already at historic highs. That as hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians flee their war-torn country in Europe's fastest growing refugee crisis since World War II. Alice Barr has the latest for us tonight. She's in Washington.
A nation crying out amid growing death and devastation in Ukraine. More than 2 million people have fled as Russian forces bombard city centers. Now, President Biden announcing his harshest response yet to hammer the Russian economy.
Today, I'm announcing the United States is targeting the main artery of Russia's economy. We're banning all imports of Russian oil and gas and energy. We will not be part of subsidizing Putin's war.
The move comes after strong bipartisan pressure from Congress. And despite the fact European allies are not acting as quickly, they rely more heavily on Russian oil and gas. The president acknowledging the U.S. ban will push soaring gas prices even higher, while squarely blaming Russian President Vladimir Putin.
I'm going to do everything I can to minimize Putin's price hike here at home.
It comes as U.S. intelligence officials testified on Capitol Hill about Putin's state of mind.
I think Putin is angry and frustrated right now. He's likely to double down and try to grind down the Ukrainian military with no regard for civilian casualties.
Western leaders trying to push back every way they can without inciting direct military conflict with Russia, ruling out a no-fly zone. Though Poland now says it's ready to send fighter jets to help Ukrainians defend themselves, looking to the U.S. for help getting them into the country. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky getting a standing ovation today from the UK Parliament, evoking Winston Churchill during World War II as he vowed Ukraine will fight to the end. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Now that the president has banned Russian oil in the U.S., many people are going to be keeping an even closer eye on those gas prices. A little bit later, 6 News reporter Darren Wallace has some tips for you on how you can get discounts on gas across our area.